Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk.
Hello, everyone. This is Roger Chen from Center for Business Studies and Innovation in Asia Pacific, University of San Francisco. Vera, I want to welcome you to our interview program. And would you please briefly introduce yourself?
Thank you, Roger. It's a real pleasure to join you on this podcast. My name is Veera. I'm from Sustainable Living Lab. We're a group of companies that basically deliver services around sustainability, consulting, and also all the adjacent sort of activities in that space. We've been around as a business for 14 years. We started out headquartered in Singapore. Today, we have offices in Indonesia, India, and the US, and we operate in about 30 countries. We have a staff strength of about 80 people delivering services in this space.
Opportunities to apply AI in education space.
You are doing a lot of education trainings, even for an Intel program, involved in the K to 12, into professional development, basically bringing in the AI to the classroom to help the educators. So what do you think are the opportunities for AI to influence or change the education space?
So I mean, as this video is being taken, I'm actually at the ASU GSV conference, right, which is a major edtech conference, right, which is why it brought me to San Diego, right. But I think it's quite interesting, right. So what we are seeing, at least the way I see education being impacted from the kind of companies that are over here, is in a few places, right. So first is that the education sector in general has a few fundamental problems. So if you look at K-12, we know about the fact there is a funding problem in K-12. We know there is, and the funding problem also leads to a whole host of other problems around behavioral issues among youth. So you have much more mental health challenges among the youth. You have much more mental challenges among teachers, right? And a lot of teachers are leaving the system. They're not willing to stay on and be abused by the education system, right? They're leaving in droves. And you also have basically a lot of politicization, a lot of politicization of the education system, right? A lot of bring of politics inside this. I mean, schools are not meant to be, at least not K-12, right? It's not meant to be a platform of politics, right? But that is the way that is like that, right? And if you look at basically education at the higher level, right? What we're seeing over here is that you have basically education systems that are attempting to compete for students, given that the student debt problem is out of control, right? They want to really give great value propositions to their students, so that coming to university doesn't put them further in debt, but puts them on a pathway out of debt instead, right? And that's become very, very central. So many universities are looking at, how do I connect my university education to career prospects and economic prospects for my students, right? And the reason I'm laying out these problems is because we'll talk in a moment about how AI can sort of support each of these things, right? But the third space basically is what we call the workplace to workforce training, right? That the idea that learning no longer stops at when you graduate, right? So in fact, many universities, and I'm sure UCSF is also offering, continuing education, right?
Yeah.
For adult learners. And in fact, many universities are seeing that the bulk of their learners might potentially be coming from this group rather than from undergraduates instead, right? And so in that regard, what we are seeing is all these developments. Now what AI can do is that AI can basically support the workflows and processes that institutions are already using to tackle these issues. So for example, the K-12 level, can we save teachers time in doing instructional design, right? Can we support students' mental health by basically offering differentiated learning and also offering counseling in a more individualized, personalized chatbot manner and so on. In the higher ed space, you're seeing that, can we offer career guidance and career support throughout the journey of the entire student, and can we even help them choose courses, right, or modules that they should study, right, based on their preferences, based on market needs, and based on economic opportunities. can we try and offer internships at scale, right? To a large range of students, right? So things like this AI is trying to do, and we're seeing many, startups and companies offering solutions like this. And at the workplace and workforce space, right, is basically, can I, how do we sort of help them use AI in helping their workflows again, right? So workflows, let's say you are in accounting or finance, or you're doing writing a lot of reports, any kind of white collar data oriented work can benefit from AI, right? Any sort of
Yeah.
that work, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure even you and I already use that today, right? So that type of work will probably only expand, right? So I think that's the kind of role AI has to play in this space.
Thank you for watching.